Alright, so wanted to take a little breakdown of our film from last week at testing. Starting here from the wind up, everything's good right there. Keeping the head on target. Very good job of lifting into yourself. Let's look at that front hip. Pretty good. Pretty good drive out of that front hip. Getting downhill, going toward the back tip of home plate. Allowing you to stay linear. Now here is where my first issue lies. We're on our toe right here. We've got to get flat, because when we stay on our toe, watch what happens to this hip. This front hip is going to start to swing a little bit before we need it to, because this guy's still in the air. And it's just that little bit. That little bit of hip opening right there is going to cost you, 2 to 3 miles an hour on your velo. Outside of that, though, we're good here. Arm accelerating really well through. Good finish, chest serve your toes. Let's look at that backside. Backside's alright. My issue would say I would be right here. I'd like to see that knee come in just a little bit more there. It's taking a little long to get that backside drive, and I think we're missing a lot back there. It turns out to be pretty good through here, but I think that if we get that going just a little bit sooner, you'll notice a jump in velo. Pretty good right there. Now I will say we're releasing the ball up here. When we release the ball up here, the ball is going to keep a pretty even flat plane. I'd like to see you get the ball and release it more through here. Now we can get that downhill plane we need. When we get that downhill plane we need, we're not showing the hitter the bottom half of the baseball. You don't show a hitter the bottom half of the baseball, we take his chances for success and really decrease them. And obviously you saw right there, stood up a little bit on the finish, didn't quite get over as much. When we don't get that chest over, we're also going to lose that downward tilt that we need on the baseball. Now that one, I'll say we swung out a little bit, didn't quite reach as much with that front hip, so we got around a little bit instead of where we were before, staying linear through, which is causing our front hip here to go out that way instead of being linear. Overall, pretty good though. That's a quick fix that we can make, and we'll continue to work on that reach step as opposed to striding out, which will keep you in line a lot better, a lot longer.